In this figure, we have a triangle ABC, and then AX is the median of one of the median of this triangle. The word median have a special meaning here. That means from one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. From one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite sides. This is one of the median. And then we have two more from another vertex to opposite sides midpoint. From the last vertex to the opposite side midpoint. And this intercept, they will intercept at one single point. That point is called centroid, or in physics, we call that center of mass. But here, just make sure you know what's the meaning of median first. And then they give us the coordinates of A. This is 5, 7. Coordinate of B is negative 2, 0. Coordinate of C is 4, 2. I'm just going to demonstrate how can you get the equation of AX. So our target is AX, is this line here. To know more about this line, we find that, we have one point which is on this line, which is a very useful information. And also the midpoint of BC, so we got another point with two coordinates, which is enough for us to build up the general criteria for a straight line AX. So our first mission is to find out X first, which is the midpoint of B and C, so the average of their X coordinates, the average of their Y coordinates. We get this point is 1 and also 1. So now we have two fixed points on this line, and which is enough for us to find out the equation of straight line AX. Make sure you write down what you are writing. You are going to write down the equation of AX, and with a colon to show me that what coming next is the equation of a straight line AX. The constraints are always the same. Slope equal to slope. The only problem is how you can obtain those values you need. Don't forget we need a general point xy to describe any point on this line, not only a specific point but all the points here. We use a general form to describe it. So the slope in terms of xy, and also I use this point is because the number is smaller and easier to handle. So we have this y minus 1 over x minus 1. And the value of the slope, we can obtain the value of the slope by these two fixed points. So we use 7 minus 1 as our y difference, then x difference is 5 minus 1. We simplify it, we get 3 over 2. So finally, I prefer slope intercept form. So, and then y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 1 over 2. But however, it's difficult for you to check answer by using slope intercept form here, because in this exercise they give you the general form. So we just multiply this term, this equation, both sides times 2 because I don't like fraction. Right hand side 3 over 2x times 2, we get 3x, and then 1 over 2 times 2, we got negative 1 here. Put everything to one side. And then for general form, we just write every terms in left hand side, so we just copy once again, compare with our answer. Okay, that's correct. So you can handle by and cc by using exactly the same method.